Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Angela, and in today's video we are going to be talking about why so many investment bankers are leaving the industry today and whether it's still worth it in 2021. So every year around this time there is a large amount of analysts who generally leave when they're at their 2-year mark. However, due to these strange and interesting times of work from home and a pandemic, a lot of analysts have had the time to do some self-reflection, and as a result, a lot of people have been leaving the industry even earlier. You have a lot of people who just joined in September, leaving just a few months down the line. So in today's video, I've decided to interview a fellow bulge bracket investment banking analyst. This is someone who's just sent in their 2 weeks notice and is going from a prestigious investment bank to a prestigious private equity firm. In order to keep their wishes to be anonymous, I've asked them to write their answers to my questions in writing, and I will read them to you guys. So first question, why did you quit investment banking?
Better work-life balance, more pay, more interesting and fulfilling work.
What were conditions like in the office, and how was it when compared to being work from home?
It depends on the person to person. The downside of work from home is that seniors expect you to be at your computer more as the lines between work and personal life become increasingly blurred. However, the upside is that you save time by not having to commute, not having to sit in on meetings you don't really need to be in, etc. Additionally, investment bankers will sometimes have dead time in the afternoon. With work from home, you can better utilize this time to do personal things like run errands, sneak out to buy groceries, etc.
Tell me about your worst week in investment banking.
I worked 120 plus hours in that week. I was on numerous high-profile live M&A projects and was in the office between 3 to 7 a.m. every day and worked throughout the weekend as well.
Did you find a lot of other people in investment banking were also leaving?
Yes, there's definitely been a lot of people leaving and joining investment banking. In fact, the turnover is much higher than it usually is. This is likely because a lot of people are going to other fields like private equity, corporate development, graduate school, etc. However, there's always a long line of young people who would love to enter the industry, and banks, especially bulge bracket and prestigious boutiques, have no issues filling out these investment banking junior positions.
So this investment banking analyst is right. No matter how many people leave, there's always a long line of people who are waiting to get in. And why are there so many people still waiting to get in? Is it still worth it in 2021? For many people, the answer is yes. This is because for many prestigious fields like finance, consulting, law, a lot of people are recruited early on in their sophomore and junior years of college. These are years where a lot of people are still exploring. They probably don't know most of these bank names or law firms, but all they do know is that these jobs are prestigious. And going down a prestigious path is a very safe route, especially at a point where you're not sure what exactly you want to do. These types of jobs open up a lot of doors, boost your resume, and connect you to a lot of powerful people within the field. And once you're already on that path, it can be difficult to leave because you've already put so much work into it. A lot of people who go down this path have the idea of working hard and grinding in their 20s and 30s in order to enjoy it more in their 40s and 50s and be able to give back to society then and be able to actually build something with it. So with everyone these days talking about big tech and how the pay is similar to banking with much better hours, and about how the age of huge bonuses in banking is over, is it still worth it in 2021, especially with all this news of so many people leaving the industry? Well, here are a few reasons why it could be, and it's definitely not the end-all be-all if you don't end up going into the industry either. So for one, even though investment banks don't pay the extraneous bonuses that they once did before the financial crisis, The pay is still really good, especially for someone just out of undergrad. A fresh graduate could be earning anywhere from 130 to 170K in their first year of graduating from college. That is 3 times the average salary in the US, and this is for someone who just graduated, and there's a lot of potential for increased pay if you decide to stay in the industry. Granted, software engineers who also just graduated from college get paid similar amounts. However, a lot of the pay is locked up in stocks, and those stocks only vest across 4 years, and so a lot of it is actually locked up. Whereas in investment banking, you get it straight in cash. Number 2, it's still a really good learning experience. Yes, there is a lot of tedious number crunching and formatting on PowerPoint. However, beyond that, you become a lot more financially literate, and I truly do think I learned a lot from the job. You learn about how companies raise capital, the rationale for why one company might want to acquire another, learn how to read different 10Ks, and learn what makes a good company to invest in. Even if you don't plan to stay in the industry, all of this knowledge that you gain from the job will serve you incredibly well just from a personal finance point of view, and I find that to be very valuable. Number 3, it's honestly a good pedigree to have on your resume. As much as people talk about how it does matter to a degree, and having investment banking on your resume does help. It basically shows your future employer that 1, you have a lot of talent because you were hired by this investment bank, and 2, they know that you're a hard worker because they know about the grueling hours of investment banking. Having a role like this gives your resume a lot more credibility. If you want to earn a 6-figure salary right out of college, it's going to be grueling no matter what. There's going to be late nights and long hours, whether you're in medicine, tech, investment banking, consulting, law. And even though big tech firms do seem like all fun and games and catered lunches and napping pods, they still have to work very hard for their firms. There's trade-offs in everything, and to be honest, you just have to decide for yourself what you think is worthwhile for your own life. And to be fairly honest, in every job there is, even if it's not something as prestigious, there are struggles no matter what it is. So regardless of what you choose to do, I want to just share a few things that I learned after leaving investment banking that I think are very useful to understand. And that is to 1, invest and get smart about it, invest early. I personally was very limited in my investing options while I was in investment banking due to the nature of the job and all the non-confidential information I was exposed to. However, right after I left my position in investment banking, I started investing straight away. 2, network, be nice to people. You never know who you'll meet down the line. Just remember that the people that you meet now, especially around your own age, are all people who are going to rise up and become more senior a few decades down the line. 3, probably the most important, prioritize your health. Do a short exercise, take a walk, anything helps. And number 4, start something on the side. It doesn't need to be profitable or a business, it's just a passion that you have on the side or just something that you enjoy doing. It doesn't even have to be something like learning how to play the guitar. It could literally just be you playing video games or watching YouTube, but as long as there's something on the side that you really enjoy. For me, that was YouTube, which brings me into the sponsor for today's video, which is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of inspiring classes for creators. You can explore new skills, deepen existing passions, and get lost in your own creativity. One of the videos that I've really liked is Marcus Brownlee's videos on Skillshare. He has a class called YouTube Success, Script, Shoot, and Edit with MKBHD. From scripting and storyboarding to shooting and editing, he teaches users how to create videos from every step of the process in a very easy to understand and comprehensive way. The first 1,000 subscribers to click the link in the description box below will get a free trial to their premium membership, which gives you unlimited access to all of their classes. And so guys, that marks the end of this video. Let me know what some of your thoughts reacting to this video are down in the comments below. And if you have any other video ideas for me for my next video, I would love to know it. Hope you found this video helpful and enjoyable. Please remember to give it a thumbs up. It helps me a ton. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to turn on notifications so you'll know whenever I post a new video. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!